Hello everyone! Welcome in the lesson today. Now, I wanted to explain about Panca Sradha. Do you know about what's the mean about Panca Sradha? Here, there are three points that we will discuss in the lesson today. The first, explain the concept of the teaching Panca Sradha. And the second is mention the part of the Panca Sradha. And the last is explain the meaning of each part of Panca Sradha. Hindu religious teachings have three basic framework, or we can say tiga kerangka dasar, which are an inseparable unit. Same as with a human body, the head cannot be separated from the trunk and legs to form a perfect human body. Here there are three basic framework that Hinduism has. What's there? The first, Tattva, and the second is Susila, and the last is Yajna, or people say a ceremony. I wanted to explain one by one. The first is Tattva. What's the mean about Tattva? It means knowledge and philosophy of religion. Another word, Tattva in Hinduism can be observed by the human mind through several ways and approaches. We can call pramana. What is the relationship between Panca Sradha and three framework of Hinduism? From the Panca Sradha observed using the three pramana, the life of journey of Hindu leads to a definite goals toward an outer perfection, namely Jagadita and Moxa. The second is Susila. Do you know about Susila? Susila here is means religion ethics. Another word, Susila plays an important role in the daily life of human beings. Morality is good human behavior that radiates as an objective mirror of the heart in dealing with environment. And the last is Yajna or ceremony. Yajna is means ritual in religion. Do you know that? Yajna can be interpreted by worshipping, respecting, and sacrificing, serving, doing good, or benevolence, and then giving and surrendering willingly or sincerely in the form of what is aim for the welfare and perfection of living together and the glory of Sang Hyang Widiwasa. There are tiga kerangka dasar must be implemented by Hindus to achieve happiness and perfection of life. In addition to the three basic framework, there is also a belief that from the basic of Hindu life, that is Panca Sradha. Now we are going to discuss about the meaning of Panca Sradha. Panca Sradha comes from the Sanskrit. Panca means five and Sradha means belief. Panca Sradha are the five basic beliefs in Hinduism. The first is belief in the existence of Ida Sang Hyang Widiwasa, or we can say Widi Sradha. And the second is belief in the Atman, or we can say Atman Sradha. And the third, belief in Karmapala, or we can say Karmapala Sradha. And the fourth is belief in the existence of Punarbhava or Samsara, and we can say Punarbhava Sradha. And the last is belief in Moxa, or people say Moxa Sradha. Okay, so now we will discuss about the explanation of the part of Panca Sradha. So the first, Vidi Sradha. So it is means belief in the existence of Ida Sang Hyang Widiwasa or Brahman, with it is a first manifestation. So Atman Sradha, it is means belief in the existence of the Atman that sustains all living beings. So Atman can also be interpreted as a small spark from Ida Sang Hyang Widiwasa that is a very living body. So the Atman that exists in the human body is called Atman, and the Atman that sustains in the animals is called Jakmana, and the last while the sustains plant is called Stawana. Okay, the third is Karmapala Sradha. So Karmapala Sradha normally believe in the law of cause and effect, or the result of actions. So every good deed, it is people say susila, and bad deed, we can say asusila. So that we do will certainly get a result in accordance with what we do. So we plan the result, we reap our good result, and vice versa. So there are distribution of Karmapala. The first is Prabada Karmapala, and Kiyamana Karmapala, and Sanchita Karmapala. And the last is and the fourth is Punarbhava Sradha. So Punarbhava Sradha, normally the belief in the existence of rebirth or repeated births. So the last is Moxa Sradha. So Moxa Sradha, it is means belief in the existence of internal freedoms, or the union of Atman with Sang Hyang Widi. Okay, Moxa comes from the Sanskrit. It is mox, the word mox, which means free from worldly bonds, where the soul has been free from the cycle of birth and deaths. Moksha is the final destination for Hindus. So there are the term used to define the level of moksha. There are first Jiwa Mukti, and the second is Veda Mukti or Karma Mukti, and the last is Purna Mukti. Okay, it is about that's all about my explanation about the Panchasradha. So I hope you can understand and you can get the meaning of Panchasradha.